Music has been a sort of, not the biggest part of my life, but it was always around. My dad had a pretty mean record collection, and I think that's where it started, where I used to go through his records and just listen to them, really. And then I had a friend, we used to collect records together, and then we started to get into DJing, so we bought some decks. And I've said this in a lot of interviews, but we actually bought our first pair of decks off a blind guy. His son moved out and he was giving away some decks, and we got them mad cheap. Yeah, not so much in my technique. I guess it's just my hunger grew. Like when I got accepted into Red Bull, I was pretty stoked, but I didn't think I stood a chance at all, because I'd only been making beats seriously that year. And I'd always been like playing around since 2005 maybe. But when I got accepted, man, going over there, meeting different musicians, Benji B, Chuck D, and just being surrounded by like so many different musicians and successful musicians as well. But also dudes like Honor and Teebs, who at the time were just kind of, I guess just before they blew up, starting to make music as well. And being surrounded by that, when I got back home, yeah, I put in work.
Boys hawking down, I got them dimes in my mouth, Boys hawking down, I got them dimes in my mouth, Dimes in my mouth, got them 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 dimes.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started making beats, it was always the same for me. Once I got sick of the actual song, I moved on to the next, because I've never been the type of guy that would just work meticulously on a song forever. Once I get bored of it, it's time to move on, and I'm still like that, and that's probably my biggest weakness as well, because I should probably be a bit more of a perfectionist and work on things. But that's just my personality. This, you know, if I had enough of the song, I'll move on to the next. But yeah, my work ethic is quick because I'm lazy. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but like, yeah, when it comes to song making and writing music, I have a very short attention span.
Always talking about what he want, does it on his bro. Always talking about what he want, does it on his bro.
I mean, Sunday Records is something I wanted to start ever since I started dealing with labels. Because if you check who I've released with, I've released with quite a few labels, you know, Brownswood, Project Moon Circle, Selection, HW&W, Paper Chain, Live for the Funk, and those labels are great, and they're great to work with, and it's really great to work with other labels and people that try and help push your music to different avenues that you might not have a chance to. But the reason why I wanted to start a label is trying to simply help the artist and give them kind of like a path or a leg up, rather than feeling like, you know, you should be privileged to be with this label. I wanted to feel the other way around. I want to be like, you know, I'd love to have you on board, I'd love to help you get to where you want to be. Even if you're at the beginning of your musical career and you're just starting, I want to be a part of that leg up, you know. And that's what it's been about since we started, and that's why I wanted to be till the end. I just wanted to be about the artist.
Turn me up some.
2013 is going to be like a busy one, but yeah, I still don't know what I'm going to do. I know what's coming. There's like quite a few releases. Like me and Chet are going to be releasing an EP, Chet Faker, which I'm sure everyone knows. But yeah, me and him have a cool, like a 5-track EP, which is pretty quirky. It's really punchy. I mean, we're hoping to release that. I'm hoping to release another 5-track EP, like properly, and market it to Australia. But then I've got all these like little projects that were supposed to be released last year that are coming through the pipeline now. My favorite eats, Japanese. I smash Japanese every single day of the week, or anything that's like covered in cheese. But yeah, we call that eats because whenever me and Kip Hop catch up, it's like, are we gonna get eats afterwards? Or like, are we eating? But sometimes we won't even do what we said we were gonna do and just eat, and then I'll be like, I gotta go. He's like, well, what about, I gotta go, man. I've eaten, so I've gotta go. But yeah, no, Japanese, Mexican. Tempobo's alright. Hit and miss sometimes. I think I got food poisoning from there once.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. And then like, oh, I still went back there. I was like, I'll take the same one I got last time.
I don't want